changing your life one story at a time. This is the Chicken Soup for the Soul podcast with Editor-in-Chief Amy Newmark.
Hey, it's Amy Newmark with your daily dose of Chicken Soup for the Soul inspiration to make you simply happy. It's Motivational Monday, and today I want to talk about the stress of dealing with people during the holiday season. This is the season that seems to bring out the best and the worst in people. Everyone is busy. Stores are doing something like half their annual business in just a couple of months, and tempers can flare. After all, we're all busy already, and it's not like we're dropping any of our normal activities at work or at home. We're just adding on top of those normal activities all the busyness of the holidays. The shopping, the wrapping, the entertaining, getting more food into the house, taking care of house guests, all of that stuff. And besides that, it's getting dark depressingly early, and the weather is getting worse too, just to add more challenges into the mix. So I think it's a great time to try out some anger management strategies on perfect strangers. Think of the holidays as your practice time. Try these things out on people you don't know, and then you can implement them in the rest of your life as well. And I talk about this a lot in my Simply Happy book because for some reason, I'm not sure why, I don't really get too upset about difficult people. And I think it's because I just have this natural feeling that I shouldn't take these things personally. And if you don't think that somebody who is being difficult is deliberately being difficult to you, then it hurts a lot less. So I'm going to share my 3 strategies with you. These are 3 ways that I go through life making difficult people seem not so difficult. And these tips are all in the Simply Happy book, and they'll help you to tweak your perspective as you're bustling about this holiday season. So first of all, first tip, remember that it's not about you. So when I encounter someone who's rude or grumpy, I remind myself that he or she is not acting this way specifically for me. Maybe it's just that she hates her job, or he's worried about something going on in his family, or maybe the customer right before me, if I'm in a store, wasn't so nice. But me, I am not important to that person. That person certainly doesn't care enough about me to manufacture that rudeness just for me. Sometimes you're just a convenient way for a person to express her own misery. There's something called an anger triangle, which I learned about a long time ago, and that's when someone lashes out at you because you're an easier, safer target than the person they're truly angry at. And that leads me to tip number 2, which is don't take it personally. Because if you don't take it personally, everything becomes so much easier to handle. As soon as you realize that that grumpy or difficult person is not deliberately focusing on you, you can distance yourself emotionally and not let it touch you. And then no matter what happens, it's not going to ruin your day. And finally, tip number 3, and you might think this is a little passive-aggressive, but it works for me. Remember to be thankful that you aren't that person. You get to be you, not that unhappy person who is treating people poorly. It doesn't feel good to be mean to other people, and chances are that if you're dealing with someone who is being difficult, he or she is not enjoying the experience either. So just be grateful that you are not that unhappy person. Say to yourself, I'm so glad that I get to be me and not this person who is stuck with these issues that are making him grumpy and ruining his day. The fact is that getting angry at one of these people is a waste of your time, especially because it's not about you. And I don't know its origin, but there's a great quote that I like to remember that goes something like, for every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. So this holiday season, here's what I recommend. You put on your armor. You let those passing shots from those temporarily grumpy, stressed people out there bounce right off you and fall to the ground, because they're not personal attacks, and therefore there's no reason for you to take them personally. I'm Amy Newmark. Thanks for listening to the Chicken Soup for the Soul podcast today. If you'd like to read some more tips to keep you happy from my book, Simply Happy, please go to our website, chickensoup.com, and come back tomorrow for another holiday podcast. This time, we're going to be talking about some creative ways to get your whole family interested in decorating the Christmas tree.